Hi there. Welcome back. We just finished Flashback Level C, which is an awesome board. I love it. If you notice, we walk up to the next one, it says Flashback E. And the one next to that is Flashback D. They switched these two for some reason. Not really sure why that is, but I'm going to do this one first. This one, you're Fox. And we're running through Chinatown, which I think it's really awesome. Since this game is supposed to take place, the flashback levels take place in 1978. The rest of it takes place the following year. But I'm really glad that they did at least one level in Chinatown. Because in 1978 and 1979, Chinatown, the Manhattan Chinatown, there was like 4 or 5 different Chinatowns in New York City, but this is the one from Manhattan, the largest Chinese population in all of North America, pretty much. But it had a huge gang problem. A really bad gang problem, and most of the people that lived in Chinatown just feared for their lives from these gangs. It was an absolute bloodbath. Gangs like the Flying Dragons and the Ghost Shadows. Which, another thing that's really cool about this, the Ghost Shadows were huge in Chinatown around this time, and the boss of the gang in this level, the Savage Huns, the boss's name is Ghost. So I'm pretty sure that's not a coincidence, because the guys at Rockstar, like I've said in other posts, really did their homework when it came to this game. But the gang warfare and the crime that was going on was pretty much due to overcrowding. Because in the 70s, in the late 60s and the 70s, there was a large number of Chinese immigrants, a lot of which came from Hong Kong. And they had a lot of them were teenagers, a lot of young people who couldn't speak English and therefore couldn't find work, and ended up dropping out of school and joining these gangs. So they would be in large numbers, mostly for protection. These are the Huns. There's something that we have to do behind us, if you see on the map, but I run straight into these guys first, because you can't go anywhere until you fight through these guys, so I get them out of the way first. This guy, Fox. And I've said before, he's not my favorite character in the movie or the game. But the guy that played him in the movie, Tom Waits, came back and redid the voice of Fox. Fox is probably the weakest character. Is probably the weakest character in this entire game. Weaker than Rembrandt, weaker than Cowboy. And part of, actually, what I think makes this level so much fun is that the Savage Huns, there's so many guys that can attack you at any time. And you have to fight them off with this really weak guy. It makes this level really difficult, because there's just so many attackers. Alright, run back here. You can see we have a flash dealer over there, but we don't have any money. And the only store in this level that you can rob for money is way ahead of us. We're nowhere near it. So we're gonna have to mug some people. We also have to buy paint. Alright, street vendors. We're supposed to smash all these up. When you do, a lot of pedestrians in the street will call the Huns. They'll alert the Huns and they'll come and surround you again. So, I'll just take the flash off of this guy. And see if we can get a little bit more money. We're going to need paint. We need at least 8 cans of paint. They start you out with 1. We need at least 8 for 100%. And look, even just pedestrians in the street, look how long it takes Fox to beat these guys down. Fox is not strong. What he's supposed to be in the game and in the movie, he's really street smart. His name is Fox, after all. So, before we smash up the vendor, we're gonna knock the guy out. Or he will call the Huns as we're smashing up his stand there.
Let's go. Follow me. Okay, let's move then.
Alright, go over to the left. Over here to the left is where the paint dealer, oops, went too far, is the only paint dealer in this level. And so we're going to have to come back to him. Like I said, we need at least 8 cans. Assuming that we don't... Oh shit, he just stabbed me. You just stabbed me, and I'm Fox. He just stabbed me again. What is wrong with this guy? All I want is your money and your paint. Alright. Come up here. Hop the fence. You can either go to the front of the building or the back of the building. I like to go to the back so I can bust up this guy that's just sweeping out back. Inside the building is a Chinese restaurant. And we have to beat down all of the guys that are in it, and all of them are carrying weapons. Every one of them has something in their hand that they can hit you with. That guy's got a frying pan. Both of those guys have butcher knives. Hey, that guy doesn't have anything. You see there's a flash over there in the window, which obviously we're going to need. But over in the back, you see the yellow icon. Camera just moved, but there's a yellow icon over there. There's a tag. This is a bonus mission unto itself, this one tag. Later on, there are 7 other tags that are another bonus mission. But they're out of this level, and there's the flash, which you can't grab from this side. You got to go around. And we're going to go smash up another vendor stand. See the pedestrians standing around? Yeah, there you go. See it on the map? They're going to go call the Huns. So we're going to do some fighting here, too. Yep, there they are. Flying sidekick. Completely missed. But, again, high score is 9,000. Even if you don't hit the tags, there's so many Huns you have to fight off. If you do enough head smashes, you'll hit 9,000. Alright. Hey, Vermin's got a frying pan. I'm gonna take that. Because at this other stand right here, it's just like a knife. You hit the square button twice and it just busts it immediately. Alright. You go through this gate. Look what we got coming up behind us. My advice, run. Run and hide. Tell Vermin to get out of here and just go and run and hide over here. Because I still got my little wok pan. That's pretty cool. You can see right there, not only is there a flash dealer, but there's our first tag. And apparently they caught Vermin. He didn't get away. So I can fill up on flash here. I bought one, and then I can take it back, get my money back, and go buy more paint too, before I go too far. Alright, let's hit this tag. And as you can probably guess, Fox doesn't paint worth a shit. Yeah, see? No good. Alright, moving on. I guess Vermin's going to keep them preoccupied, and they'll just let me hit all the tags without any disruption. Second one's right over here. Yeah. Tell you what. Not doing so hot over here. Okay, there. You can go to the left or the right. Next tag's to the right. Oh, and if you look on the map, they can probably see me right here. They're over there just beating Vermin down. He didn't get away. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and he didn't let me finish it either. Tell you what, you know what? Let's just fight them all off. There's a lot of these guys, too. Dude, look at how many. Look over there. Look at how many of these guys there are. And they're just stomping on Vermin, doing side kicks, and doing their little Aikido throws on him. Even though Aikido is not a Chinese style. It's actually Korean. Man. Alright, come on, Scout. Put him down. Head smashes. Alright. His rage power moves. His rage power moves are actually alright. That's a pretty sweet move. And I kind of like that power move too. That's kind of cool. Fox uses his legs a lot. Yeah, a lot more. Vermin's just getting the shit kicked out of him. Man. And I'm completely surrounded here. Alright, there's another one. Come on. Keep it going. I'm going to need to click a flash here in a second, but I don't appear to be doing too bad so far, considering how many guys there were and considering who you have to play as. Alright, so I got to run back and get more paint before we move on. Interesting thing about this guy, the director of the film, Walter Hill. He said that the character of Mercy and Fox were originally supposed to be the love interest. I don't know, put this guy... Yeah, that's for stabbing me twice, you dick. But anyway, him and Tom Waits, Fox here, for whatever reason, he didn't go into detail, but he said that they just weren't getting along. And Fox actually was not supposed to be killed in the movie. He was actually supposed to be the love interest for Mercy. Obviously, Swan, they had more of an on-screen chemistry. The guy that played Swan, yeah, don't forget that, because he... the guy came over and kicked me before I could finish it. But because they weren't getting along during the shooting, run up this ramp here, there's your next tag, that's why Fox gets thrown in front of the train. Swan was originally supposed to have a completely other story where he gets captured by a gang and they torture him for a little while and he escapes later and hooks up with the guys on the subway. Alright, hop down here. This tag right here, I watched a walkthrough before I even started my walkthrough. I watched a walkthrough where a guy was trying to hit all the tags and he missed this one. And he kept running back and forth. Yep, we're going to run into this door and we're going to fight some more Huns. He kept running up and down the street 3 or 4 times, like backwards and forwards, and I couldn't stop thinking. There was an episode of Drake and Josh, it came out a few years ago, where Jerry Trainer, the guy that played Crazy Steve, he's watching Dora the Explorer, right? And he's just yelling at the TV and he's going, "Dora! It's right behind you! Abre los ojos!" And this guy is just running past it like 3-4 times, and I couldn't stop thinking that. Over and over again. Abre los ojos! It's right there, dude. Come on.
Don't fight it, man. It'll be over soon.
And the guys in the red and black, they all carry knives. The reason why we came in here to fight these guys, there's another tag. Very first time I played this game and I was looking for all the tags, this is the one I couldn't find. I had to, like, bring my wife in and go run all the way back to the beginning and say, "Would you please keep your eyes open? I've been running around for like a half hour trying to find this one stupid tag." It was that one. Over to the left is the one store that you can break into, which we don't need to do. And this is our last tag. Before you run out, you have to hit the tags before you run through the gate because you can't go back in. And hey, I got one. Go get it. And we're pretty close to the high score. Alright. I don't know where my health is at, but I'll hit one. And then take it back. Take it back. Do-do-do-do. Take it back. Take it back. Do-do-do-do. Take it back. I don't know why. Do-do-do-do. Sorry. I get distracted. The guy stabbed me. Anyway, got my flash, got my money, take the knife, let's go. And, okay, this part of the level, this part's kind of boring. It's long, and it's boring.
Leon says that anything that comes in or out gets marked down in the ledger. See that shit? We gotta steal that.
Sipping some of my brew while waiting for this cutscene.
We're gonna have to follow him.
Basically, this guy walking through here is carrying a ledger where he keeps track of all the Huns' illegal activities. He's running around collecting protection money. The gangs in Chinatown, like I was talking about earlier, one of the oldest rackets that they used to do was extortion. And later on opium, drug trafficking, heroin later. But one of the oldest things they used to do was pretty much rob all of the small business owners in Chinatown and force them to pay protection money, or they would destroy their shops. So what he just collected from a prostitute. So clearly they run the prostitution ring. And you've got to stay in the shadows. Every time that I've ever lost in this part, if he sees you, you have to start all over again, you lose. Every time that I've ever lost doing this is because I got impatient. Because you're just following this guy around. Standing in the shadows. And I would just get impatient, I'd run too far, try to get into the shadow right behind him. Of course he's going to see you. This is a lot of stealth. Not so much fighting and smashing and destroying. You can see, even in the shadows, you can see the brass knuckles that we unlocked. Just kind of shining in the shadow. And the steel-toed boots, if you look down. Alright, obviously whoever that was didn't pay up, so he called his boys in to smash up their shop.
When you're in charge, you can make all the decisions you want.
And gotta stay hidden, blah blah blah. Come on. But back then, Chinatown did rely heavily on tourism because it was extremely overcrowded and there weren't enough jobs. That's why crime was so prevalent. There weren't enough jobs for the influx of immigrants that came in the late 60s all the way through the 70s. There weren't enough jobs for everybody. Nobody was eating, and obviously if you're not working, you can't find affordable housing. This is the last one. Come on, come on, come on. That's the last one way down there. And there we go. Alright. So, when you first jump on him, there's some Huns right over here that are going to jump on you. Now that guy threw a knife and missed. Wow. Hello, can't see. There it is. Alright, fight them all down. We got to take that guy's ledger. But we can't. Well, they already beat Vernon down. Wow, that didn't take long. Oh, that's because he was surrounded by Huns earlier. While I was spraying tags, he was getting the shit beat out of him. Alright, hey, that guy dropped his hat. There it is. Well, I'm getting the hat. I'm getting the hat. Y'all can keep kicking me, but I'm getting the hat. There it is. I got flash. I'm not scared of y'all. Keep the hat on. Does that guy got a knife in his hand? I thought he threw his... No, he just stabbed... Wow. He just stabbed me with a power move. I was about to say, I thought he threw that at me earlier. Well, keep the hat. Do a head smash. You can see we've already beaten the high score. Not even an issue. And I did really poorly on all the tags in this level. I didn't do very good on the tags at all, and we still got the high score. And there's still quite a bit of this level left, too. Right, that's all of them, right? And, oh yeah, we gotta pick up the guy's ledger. that was where we beat him down. That's where his ledger will be. This is a great board. Granted, I said earlier, I think one of the things that makes it so fun is that you're a really weak guy, and there's just so many guys to fight off. It makes it really challenging.
There he is. See that bag he's got? That's what we need. It's got all the Huns gambling markers, who owes him what, everything.
That bag's got the Huns gambling markers. Cleon said he had a score to settle with the Huns, and he wants to hit them where it hurts, in the pocket.
Okay, man, okay. I just tell him I'm sorry. Tell him I lost track of time. Just tell him
They don't want Ghost to come down here.
Hey, kid. What do you got in that bag? Hey! Hey!
Alright, got a chase scene coming up. Similar to the one we did in level 7 when we were Ajax. This guy's running, we can't lose him. This one isn't near as long as the one in the Ajax level, but matter of fact, as soon as we go up here and jump down this way, it's over right up that staircase, and the boss battle is up here too. Got to the boss battle.
Ghost! We got trouble!
There he is. This guy. This guy has a lot of health. I don't know if we were fighting him with anybody else, like Ajax or Cleon, if he would be so tough to beat down, but it takes forever to beat him down with Fox. Oh, hello. What's up, brother? And we got a couple of knife guys. Get rid of him. That guy just hit me in the head with a brick. Dude, this hat that I'm wearing is way too big for Fox's tiny little body. Yeah. Yeah, how you like that?
This thing is disgusting.
Keep that. I am determined to keep this hat on. We still have to fight Ghost when this is over, and I'm determined to keep this hat on. Oh, he's down. And yeah, alright, still got my rage. Let's go bust some guys down. That is a pretty sweet move, I gotta admit. He's gone, yeah, take Vermin with him. Yeah, that should be the end of him. Alright, we're done. We're done with these guys. This guy is difficult to beat down. Not only are we really weak and everything, and he's got a lot of health, but he just grabs you out of nowhere. You'll be in the middle of a combo and he just grabs you and throws you. And when you're on the ground, a lot of time he's got this this spinning crescent kick while you're on the ground that looks really cool. Ah, shit, I'm glad I hit my flash there. I didn't realize my health was almost gone. See what I mean? I was right in the middle of a combo. He just grabs me and throws me. And once again, and once again, yeah. I'm just gonna keep swinging on him. Yes, I know, I know. Look how slow his, every time you punch him, you don't see his health meter going down at all. Alright, get out of the way, back up, yeah. Need to hit my flash. I was about one shot away from being killed right there. And even your power moves really don't do a whole lot of damage to him at all. Alright, so I'm just going to keep doing head smash. We'll get Vermin out of here. Vermin's just kind of distracting me. I'm just keep doing head smashes. It's the only thing that does decent damage. You see Vermin running by. It's because there's no shadows down here to hide in, so he's just going to keep running. Alright, come on. Yeah, at least fill up my rage. Now your rage power moves do hurt this guy. Like that one. Oh, I haven't showed you his ground one yet. Yeah, check this out. That move right there, that arm breaker, that is in just about every style of martial arts you will ever see. It's in the Korean styles, it's in the Japanese styles, it's in the Chinese styles,
Hold on.
even Brazilian styles like capoeira and stuff like that. You see that arm breaker everywhere.
Hold on. I can wait here, no sweat.
Even in wrestling, which wrestling is a combat art too. That's a wrestling move.
Let's get this crap back to Cleon.
Look at this enormous hat.
You did good tonight.
It's just way too big for him.
You're in place with the Warriors.
But we're done. Okay, now we got guys behind us. You can fight these guys, but we don't need to. We've done all our bonus objectives. We've hit our high score. We've done everything we need to do. You can just get out of here. And stay and fight if you want to. There really is no need.
Hey, sweet stuff.
And right back where we came in. Right back to the subway. This is the end of this level. I like this one. The next one, you're in Harlem, and you're Cochise,
Right on, brother.
and I really love that one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see y'all later.